So, have you ever been scrolling and just wondered why those secret billionaire stories are absolutely everywhere? It's kind of like a modern fairy tale, right? A classic story of hidden identity and, let's be honest, a whole lot of wish fulfillment. Today, we're going to break down the formula of this super addictive trope and see what really makes it work. And almost every time, the story starts with a hero who feels, well, exactly like this. This one line, it tells you everything you need to know about our main character, Chloe. See, she's not just an outsider, she's also super witty and self-aware, even though she's stuck in a world she clearly doesn't put into. It's the perfect way to just suck you right into the story.
Okay, so every single one of these stories has to set the stage, right? And the formula is always the same. You take a relatable hero, our fish, and you drop them into the craziest, most hostile, high-class water you can possibly imagine. That's where all the drama, all the conflict really begins.
And the contrast here, I mean, it's so extreme, it's almost funny. You've got Chloe, whose life is all about, librarian parents and eating expired chips. And then there's Elite Prestige High, where kids think Wagyu beef and gold-plated phones are just normal. This isn't just rich versus poor. We're talking about a complete clash of two different universes.
And of course, you can't have a place like this without a villain, right? The queen bee, the gatekeeper. So enter Tiffany. And that line, wow. It's not just mean, it's the perfect example of that over-the-top snobbery our hero deals with every single day. Every great story needs a villain you just love to hate. And Tiffany, she is definitely it.
But our hero isn't completely on her own in this snake pit. Nope, she finds an ally, someone who seems to be just like her. His name's Leo, her thrift store twin. He becomes her one and only friend, the only person who seems to get her. He's like her anchor in this crazy ocean of wealth. Or so we think.
Okay, but here's the thing. The real heart of this whole setup isn't just about the poor girl surviving. It's really the story of the rich boy who's pretending to be poor. And that brings us to the biggest mystery of all. The whole plot really hangs on one single, very compelling question.
I mean, really, why? Why on earth would a billionaire pretend to be poor? That's the question that keeps us hooked, right? In a world where literally everyone is chasing money, why would somebody who has it all just hide it? The reason for this whole act is the real emotional center of the entire story.
Well, when you get right down to it, the whole disguise is a test. He's not just doing this for kicks. He's actually searching for something that money just can't buy, a real connection. He wants to find people who like him for his personality, not for what's in his bank account. It's his way of weeding out all the fake people to find someone, anyone, who's authentic.
And here we get the personal philosophy of our secret billionaire, straight from Leo's mouth. This quote basically justifies his entire massive deception. He truly believes that real value is in a person's character, not their cash. And yeah, he's willing to rock some thrift store clothes to prove his point.
Okay, and now we get to the moment we've all been waiting for, the big turning point, the climax. This is when the disguise finally comes off, and it's always in the most dramatic, totally over-the-top way you can imagine. The truth is coming out, and trust me, it's going to be explosive.
So, to make this happen, you need a crisis. Something that forces our hero to show his hand. And in this story, it's huge. The entire school is about to close down. This creates a problem that, conveniently, only a ton of money can fix. It perfectly sets the stage for our secret billionaire to finally reveal himself.
I mean, you can just picture it, can't you? There's chaos, everyone's panicking, and then this. A golden helicopter literally lands on the football field. It's the ultimate symbol of insane wealth, just dropping out of the sky to change everything for these kids. The suspense is just off the charts.
And the visual of the transformation is so important here. Gone are the messy hair and the worn-out t-shirts. Now he's stepping out in a perfectly tailored Gucci suit. This is so much more than just a change of clothes. It's a massive shift in power in his entire identity.
So everyone is just frozen, holding their breath. The students, the principal, especially the bullies. And yeah, us too. We're all asking the same thing. Who is this person who holds the fate of their entire world in his hands?
It's Leo. Just boom! The simplest, most powerful reveal possible. The quote-unquote poor best friend, the thrift store twin. He was the one in charge the whole time. It's a twist that makes you rethink every single thing that's happened in the story up to this point.
And then he drops the line, the one-liner that just seals the deal. Yeah, it's cheesy, it's super confident, but it's absolutely perfect for the moment.
In just one sentence, Leo confirms who he is, makes it clear he's into Chloe, and takes complete control of the whole situation. So after this huge reveal, why do we find the ending so incredibly satisfying? Well, it all comes down to the payoff. This final part of the story gives us this huge dose of justice, and it fulfills that deep down wish we all have to see the good guys finally win.
This right here is what we've been waiting for the whole time. The great reversal. The entire social food chain is just flipped upside down. Chloe, the bullied scholarship kid, is suddenly being honored, and her future is totally secure. Tiffany, the nasty queen bee, finally gets what's coming to her. And Leo goes from being a simple friend to this powerful, benevolent protector. Everything is finally as it should be.
And in the end, the story really comes back to this one central message. Chloe realizes that this whole thing isn't about the money. It's about the loyalty and the friendship that turned out to be the real deal all along. It just hammers home that classic idea that true wealth isn't what you have, it's who you have.
And all of this leaves us with one last question to chew on. See, the real power of this kind of story is that it makes you put yourself in their shoes. If you had a secret fortune, what would you do? Would you hide it? Would you put your friends and family to the test? It's a fun fantasy for sure, but it also makes you ask yourself a very real question about what you really truly value.